The defense ministers of the Group of Seven, or G7, wealthy democracies convened their meeting on Saturday, with host country Italy warning that the global security framework is growing increasingly precarious due to competing visions of the world. This G7 gathering marks the group's first ministerial meeting dedicated to defense, coming just days after Israeli forces killed Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, an event that some Western leaders said raised the chances of an end to the conflict in Gaza. As Italy holds the rotating G7 presidency for 2024, the West also grapples with the Russian advance in Ukraine, China's military activities around Taiwan, and heightened tensions along the North-South Korea border. In his opening speech, Italian Defense Minister Guido Crosetto stated that the brutal Russian aggression in Ukraine, the critical situation in the Middle East, the instability in sub-Saharan Africa, and the increasing tension in the Indo-Pacific have highlighted a deteriorated global security framework. Crosetto, a prominent member of Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's Brothers of Italy party, warned that near-term forecasts for global security cannot be positive, as tensions are fueled by a confrontation between those who believe in a world order based on international law and those who systematically disrespect democracy to pursue their objectives, including by a deliberate use of military force. Before the meeting, Crosetto welcomed photographers while holding a model of a tiny red animal horn, a symbol of good luck according to Neapolitan tradition. The G7 defense ministers gathering in the southern Italian city of Naples was also attended by representatives from the European Union and NATO. EU Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell appealed for a ceasefire in Gaza and Lebanon and the freeing of Israeli hostages held by Hamas, while also urging respect for the UN peacekeepers in Lebanon, who were recently targeted by Israel. Borrell said the morning session focused mainly on the Middle East and that the future of the UN mission in Lebanon, also known as UNIFIL, could be reviewed. However, any decisions would be up to the UN Security Council, some of whose members are part of the G7. Italy is a major contributor to UNIFIL, which is stationed in southern Lebanon to monitor hostilities along the demarcation line with Israel. Israeli attacks have angered Prime Minister Meloni, who visited Lebanon and Jordan on Friday.